Welcome to Success Mantra, another edition, and we are in Hyderabad. Can you believe it? It's wonderful to be here, and I am privileged to be with somebody who has a legacy in this city. Yes, Mr. Bharath Shah, a part of the board of Leo Packers, a man who has been a serial entrepreneur, and currently he says that I only mentor entrepreneurs. Let's hear it from the man. Welcome to the show, sir.
Yes, it's my pleasure.
So it's beautiful to have you here. If you could tell us what success means to you.
I mean, the definition of success definitely relative, and it from people to people it may differ.
Sure.
But if you ask me, it's not just the money. You make money, you attain, and that is success.
Sure.
One is if you have set goals in life, and at the end of achieving every goal,
Right.
that's a success. You have a lovely family, you are able to spend time with your family, that is success. You are able to give time to your children, their upbringing is very good, that is success. Making money for your own is one, but again, helping people to come up in their life. The people working with you, they also come up in life, that is success. So it's not just making money, but then definitely at every stage, we always want what is latest. What is the latest? If I have to buy an equipment, I will buy what is 2016 model. I would not like a 2014 model or an old one. But I always see that as a person, are you 2016 model or are you 2012 model or the previous model?
Very well.
So what we want, we always want the latest one. But we never look into ourselves whether we are also upgrading ourselves intellectually, financially, in all spheres of life. So it's important that we should grow not only financially, intellectually, and at the same time people around us grow. And if we are able to make a change in somebody's life, I mean, to me that is success also.
Brilliant. Very well said. The model,
Yeah.
the 2016 model of you.
Yes.
All right. So, how did this entire legacy of serial entrepreneurship, business, all of that began? Is it to do with the family? Is it a personal choice? What was it?
Me, I was born in a family where business was together. But also, I would not agree that only people who have family background can only success in business. I mean, nothing like that.
Sure.
The problem with a person who is born with a silver spoon is they don't have that urge, that fire in their belly to do something great.
Sure.
And people who are not blessed, I mean, those are the one who will have fire and they wanted to come up something in life.
Sure.
So it's always again at the upbringing. If the upbringing is good, then you will not look at the money that is available, but you would like to start fresh. I mean, I'm not taking the support of my seniors, my parents who have left money, but then I want to start fresh and prove to the world that I can also make money. So lucky, okay, in a case that I was born in a family where my father started a company and we are 4 brothers who are working. And we are pioneers in the industry, packing and moving, one of the few companies who started this. We have branches all over the country, all the metros of India, we have offices and people working all over.
Sure.
And we are able to move, when people move from place to place, we help them in relocation. We are also happy to share that we have done for a couple of president of the country, prime minister of the country, Prince Charles and Diana, when they were in India, we were their carriers. Lot of politicians, lot of cricketers. Recently, Javagal Srinath's house was shifted by us. Rahul Dravid's house was shifted by us. So, being in this line for 50 years, I mean, we have met a lot of people and we have been doing good in that. That was one business which is a family business. But since we always like to do something new all the time, because if you don't innovate, then you are out of the market.
Sure.
You always have to be something new. Because of our constant that we should do something new always, we were able to look at some new things in life. We were the first to buy the first light commercial vehicle in India. So the whole country, when people did not know what is LCV, light commercial vehicles, we ordered the first vehicle and we were delivered the first vehicle. And we were ahead of time. I mean, people did not know what is fax, what is technology, but we had imported it from America and started using it, where just the fax roll used to cost 3,000 rupees for us. When there were no mobile in our offices and cars, we had connected wireless system.
Wow.
So we used to take technology as advantage in our business and make use of it. And if we don't innovate, then you fall. So you will always be looking at what we can do better, what we can do new, what we can do fresh, which keeps us ahead of our competition. I don't think there is any person who can say I have no competition. There is competition, but how you deal with it is more important. You should know that how I be one step ahead of my competition. In fact, when there was no competition, even we didn't think of innovation. Only when competition came in, it became a blessing and surprise that we started thinking, if I have to outbeat my competition, I need to do something better. And we start creating, we start thinking.
Right.
And that's how we are all happy that prices of things are coming down because of competition. Now when it comes to buying, we are very happy with competition. But when it comes to selling our own product, we don't like competition. So it's actually, we should know how to deal with competition, be ahead of time, prepare technology, people around you to work together and look for something new. I was also very happy to start the first automatic car wash in India.
Okay.
I mean, when I had been to USA, we saw the concept there and said it is not there in India. There was only one MRF company had installed in Chennai. But after that, there was nobody with an Indian machine manufactured in India. So we had a company in Nagpur called KK Electronics, and we tied up with them and we launched the product as the first automatic car wash in Hyderabad. And also I had the chance to meet, go to the house of Mukesh Ambani and install one in his house in Mumbai.
Wow,
the latest bungalow of his. So we have an automatic car wash installed in his house too.
Right.
After that, I had also started a furniture showroom. And today we are into designer ceiling fans. Now there are a lot of companies selling fans, but the kind of fans we sell, they are absolutely different. The pricing is different. Somebody might not even imagine that a fan of 50,000 can be sold. But then yes, there are people who are looking for something special, something different, and for that the market is there. Maybe the market is not the mass, but then the cream we have. So very happy with the new business now. The latest one, which is 3-year-old and it is doing very well. Having Fansart having 30 showrooms in India, and it is one of the biggest brand in India today selling designer imported ceiling fans.
Excellent. So for the benefit of our viewers, if you can tell a little more in context to running a single business versus running 2, 3, 4 different business opportunities that you are parallelly running.
If you are involved in your day-to-day activity of the business, naturally you cannot grow into diversify into different businesses. As long as you are not involved in the working of the company, you have the right kind of people to work for you and they take care of their business. Systems are in place in your business, systems take care. I mean, you should be very smart enough to design proper systems where your presence is not required. We have seen a lot of entrepreneurs are involved in day-to-day activity. Now when they are involved there, the scope for growing is difficult. I mean, we have seen a lot of people successful with many businesses. That is because they have systems in place, they are good in people management, they have right kind of people. So if you have that, you are satisfied with one and you can say that this business is running and I can afford to be out of this business and then start another, then it is not.
That makes more sense.
But not that we attempt everything together and take big risk. You take a calculated risk and affordable risk where if something goes wrong also, I can afford to lose this. I mean, you don't put everything of your life and take a risk. I mean, you take risk which is you can afford to lose it also, and then slow and steady. I mean, there is nothing fast. There is no business which you open today and within a short time it
Very
will
well
speed
said,
up.
absolutely.
It takes time.
Sure.
I mean, most of the big brands what we see today, initially they have struggled, and there are challenges in life which will come. Any business, I don't say anybody can say that everything has been a smooth ride. There is always up and down, and how you face those challenges. But then, if you are able to handle one, then go to the another business.
Sure.
If we are sure that everything without our presence is working, then you can take on to the third. So there is nothing wrong in attempting different businesses. There's absolutely no wrong in trying to open more businesses, but then it has to be stages where you are succeeding in one, then go to the second one, you succeed, and then the third one. And then it is fine.
So, what are the 3 success mantras which has helped you throughout your life?
Number one is believe in yourselves. I mean, unless you are not confident about yourself delivering, it's not going to work.
Sure.
So come what may, it's not others saying about what you do, but I have faith in myself that yes, I can do it. So unless you have that full confidence on you, you cannot talk of success.
Right.
Number two, it's going to be passion. I mean, unless you show passion in what you are doing,
Right.
you're not going to attain result. I mean, unless you love what you do,
Sure.
it's not going to work for you. It's pain otherwise. I mean, we all consider work as pain, but when it is passion, it's no more a pain and you start loving it. And the third one is building relation with people. It's very important. We are not hunters here in business. We look for farming.
Sure.
I mean, in the long run, the more amount of relations you build with people, you are going to end up doing better business.
Sure.
You today, people buy people first and then products.
Absolutely.
So if you really build relations with people, today I'm selling product A, tomorrow product B, tomorrow product C.
Absolutely.
But if people have believe in us and trust, then definitely they are going to buy whether I'm selling an apple or an aeroplane.
Right.
But that will happen only if you have built relations and you are thinking in the long term.
Sure.
Short term, if you want to do something that a customer has come and let me make the best out of it today,
True.
it's not going to work. So if you have a plan for long term, it's really going to work. So believe in yourselves, passion with what you are doing, and then building relations lifetime.
Excellent.
These are the 3 mantras which I think definitely a person has to consider in the long run if he wants to achieve something in life.
Brilliant.
Yes.
Okay. Now we come to the most important aspect in business, that is challenge. In terms of financials, in terms of your competition, in terms of market recession. How can one deal with that?
I think if anybody thinks that his business is going to be a smooth ride, then definitely he's mistaken. I don't think there is a clear path or there is set formula with which you apply these formulas and your business is going to be smooth. Definitely there are challenges, and those challenges are not known also. I mean, how you react to the challenges. It's not learning, but it's by doing you will try to solve it. It comes to you.
Sure.
You don't know what kind of problem is going to come to you, but we need to believe that if there is a problem, there is a solution. Now, when we have that in mind, then you look for solutions.
Right.
Now, there are people who get a problem and they start thinking about it and worry about it, then there is no focus on solution.
Right.
But when we know that definitely there is a challenge, there is a problem for which there is a solution. And then we start looking at how to take care of this problem, and then there will be solution. That's where you need to build yourself accordingly, that I should be able to, come what may, I'm there to solve it. And definitely it's only matter of time. Some problems can be solved easily, but there are some challenges unforeseen which may take little longer time.
Sure.
But the end is going to come. Every problem has a solution. Competition, as I said, definitely there is no business who can say that I am the only one in this world in monopoly. Those days are gone. Some days those monopoly life, but it has gone long back. Today, any business there is competition.
Sure.
So fearing competition again is going to demoralize you. So we don't have to think about competition. We accept it as a challenge. Competition is a challenge. Competition is there, okay, let me face it and let me overcome and look for solutions. And creativity, innovation, in trying to do something new in your own business, that is going to help. It's also good sometimes to have a mentor in your life. I mean, some challenges, find out people who have experienced similar challenge and how did they solve it. So even that is going to help. Having right kind of mentor in business, having right kind of coach for your own business. Have a role model person where if I come across some problem on this area, then I have this person to bank upon and I take his advice.
Right.
So having a right mentor, identify them in advance.
Sure.
On your list, on your panel, you have some 4 or 5 different mentors who can help you in overcoming that challenge. Once you have undergone that challenge and you have done it, I mean, you yourself get that confidence that sometime again if this challenge comes, I know how to handle it. But first time, there will going to be a little, it'll shake you up. But then remember the formula that for every challenge, there is a solution. And competition, accept it that there is going to be competition for the rest of our life. But then if we are on creative, we are doing something better, if we have some innovative ideas and keep on thinking and a lot separate time for it. I mean, in the things to do list, there has to be an item where you say, I need time to think on this. I need maybe once in 6 months. I used to do that.
Sure.
Take 2 days off, go out, long drive, and then those 2 days are for creativity. What can I improve? Number one. Number two, people on the job are always teaching us. So if we have a system of asking our people who are on the job, at the job, and take their opinion also, lot of solutions will come from people at all levels working in our organization. They can come out with great solutions. It's not always from top to bottom, but even people at the bottom can give some fantastic idea, and that will help us. So the learning, I mean, it's always we have an open mind that we are ready to learn, we are ready to read books, we are ready to attend training programs, we are ready to attend some seminars, we are ready to have a coach who tell us how to go about, because there are brilliant people available for training and coaching who can tell us how to handle such situations. So it's amazing. The facilities are there. Today, I mean, people who have the modern generation, they are lucky that there are so many things available. Earlier, even to source some information, it was very tough.
True.
But today, you have so many things at your fingertips. All you need is the right attitude that I want to learn, I want to face competition, I will face competition, and I will come out with some great ideas which can help me to be ahead of others.
So I think biggest element in competition is you know that the business works. Otherwise, so many people would not be doing it.
True.
So it's an advantage. It's not a disadvantage.
It is an advantage, and since I mean, as you rightly said, if one person is successful in something, there are 10 others who are going to copy.
True.
So you will always have people for following you. I mean, it's a good sign also. When we started packing and moving company, there was hardly any competition. But then when more people came into the line, we started upgrading ourselves.
Right.
What new in packing? What is the best product available? How we can improvise? When the whole country was transporting in open trucks, we were the first to start the container vehicles. And today, all our 100 plus vehicles are containerized. So we always try and strive what are the new products that we can bring in, and all that happens only because of competition. When we know there is somebody who has come to this level, we have no choice but to raise ourselves to another level. So in a way, competition is helping us to think in a modern way, better way, innovative way, and a creative way.
Brilliant. So I think that was a great, kind of learning for a lot of viewers and of course business owners and entrepreneurs. What's your one single message, maybe, like a phrase or something that people can carry with them in terms of how they can make their life successful?
I don't want people to go behind money.
Sure.
I mean, success is not money. Money is a byproduct.
Sure.
I mean, you do a lot of good things. And another thing is happiness. I mean, I have seen a lot of people looking for happiness at the end of achievement of a goal. I mean, I have hit the goal and I am happy now. I have won the match and I am happy now. I mean, those are the people who will not be happy all the time. Happiness is the entire path, the course I'm enjoying. At the end of the day, if I have won the match, I enjoy more. Even if I lose the match, still the game was fantastic. I loved throughout. So it's not that success or happiness is at the end. I mean, my day today is successful, I'm happy. I am better today than my yesterday. So if I go day by day and taking every day as it comes, I mean, that is one message where I want to give to people. I've seen people talking of, let me finish studying and then I'll be happy. Let me marry and then I'll be happy. Let me have kids and then I'll be happy. Let me set up in my business and then I'll be happy. Let me buy a Ferrari and then I'll be happy. I mean, even in the car which I'm moving today, I'm happy with that. And I have a goal to own a Ferrari. But that doesn't mean I'm not happy with my BMW today. So I'm happy with my BMW today and tomorrow I may buy a Ferrari also. So I have a goal of Ferrari, but I'm happy with my BMW. So you are happy because you are lucky to be a better person than a lot of other people in this world. So never consider yourself as, I'm one of the unfortunate. Actually, you are one of the fortunate people. You are better than many else in the world. Next, let me take one forward. So looking at every day as a new day and let me work towards it for something better.
All right, so we have had a great session with Bharath Shah, and Bharatji, thank you for your time. It's a pleasure having you at
Yes.
Success Studio for our program Success
Yes.
Mantra. What I would like to leave the audience and all our viewers with is what Bharatji just said, that success is all about finding your new model, whether it's 2015 model or 2016 model. You need to keep exploring yourself and come up with what you can do the best. Success is not about your bank balance, the car that you own, but it's the happiness that you have in the current. So all the best to all of you in creating success in your life. Thank you.
Thank you.